Hello, everyone, and welcome to the factory. I see Tess is already here with us, and we do. We return to the creepy apartment building tonight. Uh, we had so much fun getting a bad ending in the first playthrough that I want to do it again. Hopefully, without the bad ending part. Pushing some buttons here. Buttons. But should be a good time. Now, I do have to warn, I haven't slept in a bit. So, we might have to spontaneously end the stream, hopefully, by deliberate action, if it should occur. Beverage. Sleep deprived insanity is kind of a way to describe my situation often. Hello, Charles. We are about to start another playthrough of a game called Look Outside, a body horror survival RPG. We begin. You had a strange dream tonight. A familiar voice beckons you to your window. There are stairs leading into the night sky. I still feel like this has real Eric Zahn vibes to it. Primarily the alleyway that leads to Eric Zahn's apartment, you know? You awaken just as you begin to ascend them. An urge to look outside your window. Look outside, it's beautiful. So, this is Sybil, and one of the things that we've learned in the first run is that they're a member of the astronomers, kind of pseudo-cult, in the apartment. And this line is one that really implies Sybil did look outside. So far, we haven't found a way to go and see Sybil aside from the eye gazing through the cracks in the wall. Hang on, wait, no, don't do it. I got confused. Don't look outside, it's bad. If you do look outside, you instantly lose. It is the constantly available bad ending to the game. Hi, we don't speak very much. You're unemployed, right? I was fired just last month. Haven't had much luck getting a new job. What are you doing? What happened to you? Not sure. I've been feeling very weird ever since I looked out the window. I think I might be hallucinating. Anybody that sees the light outside has at least some degree of mutation. I heard this will blow over in 15 days, but until then, we should stay inside and block our windows. I think maybe we should talk more. We'll be isolated here for a while. I'll check on you again tomorrow, okay? Yeah, sure. Just don't make the mistake I did. Stay away from the windows. I'm still not sure what this did to me. Save over the prior one. We're running with the ending that we get is the ending we get. while I played on normal for the first attempt, we are going to be playing on easy, so it will be a little, well, easier. For one, it auto saves more regularly while you're exploring, so you have technically more options to fall back. But primarily, we're doing this so that the attrition is less. Hopefully, it will still be there. I still want that degree of trade-off where you're deciding between, do I want to risk that or no? Before you go, what's your name? I'm Sybil, and we'll go with... Newt. Nice to meet you. Switch over the music, and this is actually pretty good. And it started just on cue. Neat. Hello, plant. Plant, any plans tonight? Right on, chilling at home. I like it. We're going to try to remember to take care of the plant this time. I would like to see what happens once we get to the part where we can pull it into the light. If I can do that sooner and we see what happens. $20 in cash with some coins. Reasonable amount of food. Gonna rummage through all our stuff. Hello, Sky. I have to remember to fill their food dishes again in the first break. You feel stressed. This is also one of the few games I've seen where choices do seem to have some consequence. If for no other reason than they will have you revisit the choices you made. They'll remind you of them. And there's at least one moment where they very strongly have you kind of review the choices that you made and I justify them to the character. And it does seem to have an impact on the character's behavior going forward. Use up some soap and toothpaste. We're now exploring the apartment building. When exploring, time only passes when you enter a new area for the first time. So it's when you find in a new room, time will pass. You will eventually need to fall back, sleep, eat, that kind of thing. Additionally, the amount of time that you spend outside increases kind of the danger that you can encounter, as well as gives you like bonus XP at the end, like when you finally return. Old newspapers. So we have the catch-up trail leads into that door. This guy, come on. Come on now. I have a cat on my headrest, and it's the one of the larger of them, so he's being a nuisance. He's being a nuisance. So he gets back scratches to reinforce his bad behavior. That's right. Yeah. Quarters, 2 nickels. You never get change in this game. Generally, you spend dollars. And you can use the coins for various other things. Vending machines and the like. For those that haven't seen this, once we go into that room over there, you get a vibe for the general tone and the sort of visuals you can expect. So, again, I said body horror and I mean it. Feel like you should equip that baseball bat. Just gonna steal your medical supplies real quick, bud. A lot of the healing items are out of combat only. One of your neighbors is here. You've seen him before, but you don't know his name. He looks wounded. I can help. Help, yes, help me. Want to see? Want to see? I saw it. Did you? Man clumsily conceals something behind his back. Blood trickles down his shirt. He's brandishing a knife. So we could see one of the elements there is that he was standing like farther away. They actually do have the sprites be further back and often look different depending on how close they are. We're being very needy, Sky. I acknowledge that I haven't filled your food dish recently. Well, I don't think we can explore very far initially. So we're going to go for some high expenditure things here. He stabs himself with the knife. Blade easily shreds through his flesh, spilling forth far too much blood. Give me the knife. Get your own. I need it. Will help you see. You just need a little help. Man's wounds bulge and throb as he staggers closer. Grotesque eye peeks out of his gaping chest wound. You'll see too. See if we can get a stun again. Giant eyeball squirms inside the man's open wound. Nope, but we get a full heavy critical. Key to a heavy padlock. One aspect is, in general, things that you defeat stay dead. You see them in the overworld, and like I said, it startled me again. Eyeball TV. Ugh. And again. The last one was an onlooker. This one's an observer. At least initially, there are a lot of names that imply that they've looked out. It is a strange little puff of air animation for hitting them with a baseball bat, isn't it? You got a dime. I can't remember if this was worth opening. Yeah, we might as well. Okay, yeah. Bunch of coins and a bunch of money. Good deal. So that's technically four rooms that we've been in. All right, I think we're still in good enough shape. This is Vincent's place. You think he held a party recently? Loud music played the night before all this started. We're exploring a dangerous place. Since you're playing on easy difficulty, you can always save your game from the pause menu. So anytime you move between rooms or finish a battle, you get an autosave as well. Cutlery is generally a projectile weapon. Oh, man. They threw away their gas tank. If there are multiple enemy sprites nearby on the overworld, you will fight them all at once. Baseball bat still holding up. We need this. Just realized that the crafting kit has some real recreational chemical lab vibes to it. All the tools you need to make things at home. We're going to have to fight him this time around. We never approached the weird guy in the back of the room in our first playthrough. Equip these glasses. They are an accuracy buff. Onlookers. So this one is further away. Melee weapons, depending on the weapon, sometimes you can't actually reach them before they get a little closer. Just so. Don't know what panic will do. Found a dime. Garbage vodka. Making sure we don't miss any stuff to ransack. It's almost noon. Golf club. Cloth. overhead projector that we'll need a little later. Any weapons you have will wear down over time. If you get duct tape, you can repair them when they start to break. Jockey bar. Okay, we never fought this thing either. It's a gawker. A bad feeling about this one, it says. You are unlikely to succeed at running away during the first 2 turns of combat. On turn 3 and onward, your chance to escape increases. I don't recall getting this call out in the first playthrough. It explains a lot. Oh dear. Now it's a witness. Yeah, let's run from that. So you get extra XP and your morale stat increases the longer you're away. Speak to Sybil to save. We're a little injured and low on stamina, but we're at about noon, it said. Oh no, we got a ways yet. More about recent events. Eyeball opened where he cut himself? That's horrific. Any significant events that occur, Sybil will comment on when you go to save. I think this will make bandages. Oh, no, Molotov. I think it's disinfectant in cloth, then. Oh, Molotovs are good, too. We're going to use one of those for now. There's not really a lot of room for you to move down here, Sherbet. But I really want to pass through there. TV dinner. The chicken is cold, but the brownie is scalding. Your plant is starting to look healthier than before. You never really took good care of it, so you're not sure why you started now. Again, new comment. Last time I only started because Helen, the gardener that looked like that was dressed effectively like Jason Voorhees and has abilities to match, commented that I was letting the plant die and was very upset about it. Maybe it's because it reminds you of the outside? Either way, you've started to appreciate it more lately. This is the kind of thing that I meant, though, is the game will comment on some of your actions. Hey, guinea pig. We haven't gone to bed yet, so the plant is still in its regular state. Got some... Oof! Hello, Sherbet. There's kind of a cat path for those that aren't familiar with the layout of the cat observation center here. There is a large kind of rectangular cat bed up on top of a cat tree. If you're looking in non-tall format view, it's in the upper left. Otherwise, it's in the lower right. You can see a little bit of the canvas bridge to the right of it. That's a good 3 to 4 feet above me at its tallest, and Sherbet just took a flying leap off of that onto the headrest of my chair. But onward. Different doors will open as we move along. Okay, this guy is still an onlooker. But this one's a full observer now. We're definitely getting more materials. Actually, okay, I want to go back over here. Like I said, we never engaged with... Huh? I dealt with all you. With the guy in the back of the room where we got the crafting stuff. So the thing in the bathroom is gruesomely powerful. How are you doing, bud? Vincent is here. He's one of your neighbors. You don't speak much. Haggard man conspicuously clutches his stomach. Hey, Vincent, what's wrong? Nothing's wrong. Come closer. Let me get closer. Let me... Close. Well. There's our stun. Polo shirt in more cloth. Hey, more defense. We're also going to try to cover as much ground as we can each time. Okay, that's our spare key is missing. There's that implication that somebody can get into your apartment. Ground floor. There's our planet disk slots there. And yet it makes your stomach turn. The head burst open like a pumpkin. There's a note on the body. Henderson, the landlord, is keeping his guns and ammo in the basement. Need to find some way to get his key. Must be in his apartment on the ground floor. So there's a lot of things that we want to try to do differently this time. One of which is to see if we can take out a bunch of the monsters that appear in the bus crash. Right, we can't get through the first floor door. We have to come in from the other side through the second floor, I believe. At least on one playthrough, we've got to go all murder hobo and attack all the NPCs. Aster the astronomer. I'm researching our astral predicament. Perhaps you could help. My colleagues and I, 4 astronomers, are trying to ascertain the nature of the phenomenon outside. A sticky matter, we could always use help. It's with the robes. Outside light seems to, well, burn away at living essence. The robes are a bit stuffy, but I'll not venture any risk. What is outside? It is an object passing through our solar system. An extraterrestrial phenomenon of sorts. Of this much I am certain. Any more I could not hazard to guess. The classic, object or entity with a long orbit through the solar system, or just a kind of outsider to the solar system passing through. You know, your rogue comet kind of vibe. We simply don't know yet. Looking at it, even indirectly, causes grave changes in living things. Even looking at a reflection warps a person. Photos, any sort of image of it. Even like a painting. Speak to my colleague, Jasper. Astronomy is dangerous work, you understand. Besides, we must ensure you meet our rigorous credentials. Yeah, you have the option to attack on pretty much every NPC. This is apartment 22, where Sophia and who we believe to be their mother ended up. Alright, we should get our horrible thing chasing us thing. And we're running, we're running, we're running. Yeah, you can run away from this one immediately. Arbitrary gun appears on the floor. Ranged weapons are great, but they need ammo. Should be our photographer friend. Hi, sure, you can come in. Hey, you remember me? I'm Lyle. We were together. We worked together at the convenience store, remember? Oh, yeah, I remember. Remember me? That's great. I mean, cool. Anyway. Are you hiding? Just, shy and very sensitive to light. Just like photo paper. It's in the locked room. Room here? It's my dark room. It's where I develop film. You can't go in, though. I'm doing a big project, and it's a mess in there. Want to trade? Yeah, sure, let's trade. You can get something from me, and I can get something from you. Yeah. What do you think? I have photo paper. Can't give you my camera, though. You'll need to find your own. In exchange, you could give me a kiss. Seems like such a terrible idea. Sure? I'm kidding. Look on your face, you... Wait, you said yes? Oh, man. It's a deal. You'll have to close your eyes before I get close. Just close your eyes. Wonder if we're gonna get killed here. I think I stepped on your foot. Here goes. It feels like kissing a rounded, burning hot piece of glass. Like a full pot just pulled off of the coffee maker. Sorry, that went off on its own. I took a picture. Didn't mean to. It's alright if I keep it, right? And open your eyes again, okay? Aw, he's blushing. Isn't that cute? We encountered one before that had turned into like a mass of telescopes. And we know this guy, when he takes a picture of you, when he deploys the camera, it looks like some of those interior legs become part of the tripod, and the main face changes position, as if the camera is part of its body. Gauge photo paper. Be careful now. All photo paper is very flammable. The sleeve should protect it, though. Always check our items here. Tabletop RPG dice and books. Similar to, but legally distinct from, Dungeons and Dragons. It's another one that we didn't face off with. Kind of rather wait with some of these until we have more than one person. Puro Care. You can use this to pass time, and it's ... The crossword puzzles are... It explicitly calls out if you have any other way to pass the time, you should use that instead of the crossword puzzles. The character finds them intensely boring. Dodge eyeball guy. From the dripping pipe. Someone here? I can't see very well. Feminine voice echoes from the dripping pipe. Hi, hello. Oh, how I'm glad to speak to someone normal. You're the second normal guy I've heard in days. Everyone else was either a monster or crazy, usually both. So I'm in a bit of a tight spot. As you can see, my name is Rafta. How'd you get in there? Not entirely sure. I think I fell asleep stargazing out my window. That was a few days ago. When I woke up, everything felt wrong. I was still in my bedroom, but it looked different. I thought I was having a nightmare. The windows were gone. My door was gone too, replaced by a dark tunnel. It was wide enough to walk inside, so I went in. It narrowed more and more as I went on. At one point I could only crawl on all fours. Then I got on my belly. It got tighter and tighter. Are you stuck? Not entirely. I still feel, I'm still slowly inching along. But it's been very slow. I've been feeling weird, like I'm being squeezed out of a toothpaste tube. I can see the light at the end of the tunnel, but I'm not sure I'm going to like what comes out the other end. Promise me you won't judge if I come out as a blob of meat paste, alright? Can I help? Well, maybe. I mean, there was a guy before you, Nestor. He was kind of cute. Could you find me some stationery and a pen? I'd like to write him something. I don't have a lot of room in here, but I'll manage. Couple of angry rats. Oh. I don't remember. Recent patch notes said they added some landmarks to this area, to the first floor, to make it so that it's more straightforward to find particular places. Okay. First floor stuff is much nastier than I want to deal with at this point. You were way a long time. You got a bunch of stuff, though. It's new. Anything interesting happened since we last spoke? His dream was about liquid pouring out of a tube? What if it's not liquid, but light? What if it's a telescope? Why did I say that? I think I did hear something large moving below. To think that was a monster chasing you. That jumpy photographer sounds like a strange character. Wouldn't get too close to him, even if he's friendly. But I guess if you need photos developed? Floor 1 seems very dangerous. I wonder what's so special about Floor 1 that it was affected this way. Our floor doesn't go on forever. Did something happen there? Been through a lot, huh? Good night. Eight o'clock. We should be able to spend some time on something else. I don't know that we want to go out again. Generally, the other party members show up in the evening. Did get some extra food. Let's use up another TV dinner. When life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. When life gives you the apocalypse, well, whatever. In spite of it all, you feel pretty good right now. There are a lot of hidden stats. Like your morale and your hygiene, that kind of thing. It won't show you them. But the impact of them you will notice. Video games. You do find video games around, and you can pass time and, like, get XP and morale and whatnot. Or, at least morale and other stats by playing the games. Wizard's Hell, Arcane Tears. We did start playing Myrmidon the last time. Peculiar game where you manage a circle of hell where wizards are punished. Okay. The imagery is a bunch of robed, hooded, and bebearded individuals in flames. Play a bit of Wizard's Hell. You've never heard of this one before. Seems like some kind of management game with wizards in hell. You're not doing so well. You built a lot of torture chambers, but don't have enough demonic workforce to man the devices. The demons are on strike. Don't really get this game yet, so it's not very rewarding to play. Maybe if you keep at it, though. Oh, it changed from the wizards to a bunch of, like, bar graphs and whatnot. It's getting late. You should probably sleep. There's a knock at the door. Is carrying a heavy backpack. Your junk shuffling. Okay, the order of these folks might also be variable. Hello. Interested in trading. I can buy stuff from you too. We haven't had a bad incident talking to somebody and, like, opening the door for someone yet. There's still time, though. For a little bit, she says some of the building's floors look different from before. Floor 1 especially is all sorts of messed up. Get protective headgear. Be a lot of our money, but I think it's worth it to have more defense. We'll get this toothpaste as well. You need toothpaste and soap to maintain your hygiene, which helps you maintain kind of your state of mind. Don't. I'm going to nab that spade. And you know what? We're going to grab this hoodie as well. There. Got some good kit. Looks fine. Not as pretty as the day you bought it, but fine. A bit late to get on your laptop. There are some people that if you let them into the apartment, they take over your room. You're developing bad breath. 14 days to go. I wonder how much of the overall you're doing okay is based on the morale thing. Think back on that little projection room in Vincent's apartment. Maybe you could use photo paper with the projector and expose it to a slide. You need to find some kind of photo negative first. What are you doing today? This morning I heard a crash in the hall, and someone was stumbling around. I think they might still be there. They're muttering about tooth pain. Oh, okay, yeah. They didn't come close to my door, so I couldn't see. It was very close to your door, so be careful. Thank you for the warning. The tooth people. Too stressful? Well, be careful if you go out. Bring a baseball bat with you. Alright, he rushed me this time. Was in her crib, out by the window when it happened. I have her smile, her beautiful smile. She bit me on the arm. Now I'm growing her teeth. Her beautiful baby teeth. He grows new teeth. His attack went up. Alright. Well, that cracked. When your weapons is damaged, it can still be used, but if it gets damaged again, you'll be left without a weapon. And you cannot change weapons in combat. This is why we brought other weapons along. So, there are two-handed weapons, and it doesn't necessarily... Like, there's nothing about the weapon that immediately tells you it's two-handed, other than it will de-equip your offhand, your ranged weapon, to use it. Just pool Q for now. And... use up bandages on that, but such is life. Now I feel bad about buying the hoodie, but now we have two if somebody should join us. Toothling. Baseball cap. Very quiet in this area. Okay, the guy in the bathroom, we're going to try to throw the teddy bear to him when we engage him. So if you look at the teddy, its name is Fuzzy. And that's one of the things that when your character has a kind of a crisis of faith at one point, if you kill a lot of the folks in this room, he doubts himself because he starts to wonder, did I need to kill them? Like, did I need to go in and get stuff in that room? And one of the things he mentions is that one of them, before he comes after you, calls out Fuzzy. And the character speculates, he just wanted his teddy bear. So I wonder if we can, delay his attacking us by tossing the teddy bear to him. Hey there, you the doctor for my little sister's teeth? I'm a neighbor. Yeah, you live in front, right? Hi. Hang on, I'm brushing my teeth. Sister is sick? Yeah, my sister is sick. She bit me on the nose when I was playing with her. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm okay. I didn't even cry. But I caught what she's got, and now brushing my teeth takes forever. Still brushing, just a sec. Other jaw. Did you see him? He left to get help, he said. Could lie to him here. I think he's asleep outside. Mom always says he needs to sleep more. Alright, that's the first 3 rows done. I'm halfway there. Tell me about your mom. My sister bit her a lot. She's been spending a lot of time in the bedroom. The doorknob is broken, though. It was always loose. Where's the doorknob? Oh, I have it with me. I was just in her room. You can have it. Let me finish brushing first. Almost done. Just have to reach those teeth that grew in my throat. How about your brother? As bad as I got it, Ben got it way worse. He got too close and she jumped on him and bit him a lot. He almost died, but he's all better now. He's in our bedroom right now if you want to see him. Well, what's left of him. Alright, all done. Every day the brushing routine gets worse. I hope they stop growing soon. I can feel more growing already. Yesterday my mouth grew into my eye, so I lost it. It felt funny. I think my other eye's about to go. I think the teeth, they're growing in my head. Now the mouth is spreading. It just took the other eye. I can't think. I'm scared. Fuzzy. Alright, let's try this. Use the teddy. Fuzzy, you got him. Joe reaches for a hug. We're gonna try. Teeth dig into you as you hug. Here, for you. Okay, we got hurt incidentally. Oh, there's the shadow thing. This thing concerns me. Despite its size, it makes no sound at all as it moves closer. Paleface's features don't move. It seems to be a mask. Hello? His mask-like face moves around unnervingly. There's no other response. It seems like it cannot talk. Creature's mask-like face turns quizzically. Seem okay. There's no answer. You notice subtle movements under the shape's robes. Are you a friend? Yes. It nods. That's good? Question mark? Before I forget, we're going to take a quick break. I can get some kibble to the kitties and get some moving around down here. And we're back. Do I know you? Mask inches forward. Is it scrutinizing you? Does not know us. You need help? Seems to be thinking about it. Yes. Are you hurt? No. You looking for someone? No. You lost something? No. Are you hungry? Yes. Here, have a chalky bar. It eats it. Seems like it enjoys the food. Still facing you, it backs away. Now, it shows up a lot later, and it seems to show gratitude in a disconcerting way. So I don't know if it becomes hostile later or what. I don't ever recall it showing up here, though. Okay. There's little brother, but we need the army man to be able to play with him. You know what? I think that might be the little sister. Really don't want to fight the mom alone. So we shan't. Okay, so we ended up killing the father, but the rest of them we haven't dealt with. Eugene's shop, floor 2, apartment 24. Someone at the door? Come in. I need help. Hey, you're still normal. That's good. Listen, I left a full load of clothes in the laundromat on the ground floor. Not really capable of leaving right now. I think I might be sick. You just grab my clothes for me? I'll pay you $50 for it. Might be difficult to reach the ground floor at the moment, huh? Ground floor doors are locked by one of those strange plastic disc locks. Seen those guys in robes carrying those discs. Maybe one of them will know about it? I need Mars and Earth, I think, to get through that door. Now, we don't know if she'll turn into the Hydra even if we move quickly. It's not going to stop us from stealing all her stuff, though. Doesn't seem to be any sort of, like, inventory limits. It's photographer. Sophie's room. Merchant. Sorry for the clutter. I'm still getting set up. Only got a little bit of money. Don't know that there's anything we need right now. Yeah, we don't have enough money to preemptively buy anything right now. And we have a pretty good selection of implements right now. If we can... Oh, dang it. Okay, good. We're gonna try not to feed it the rat this time. Worlds. Earth is in 13 and demands sacrifice. Mars is in 11 and demands the Earth. Okay. To get Earth, we have to get by the wall mouth. Ooh, you hit hard. Make us move faster. We'll go for it. Pool cue is specifically noted to be less durable. albatross stroke. That's what I get for taking off the glasses. At least the mop is wrecking them quick. So far, it looks like they're still hitting about as hard, but I'm hitting harder. So they're being knocked out much more easily. So many of them. That's right, cleansing swipe is like chemical damage. Very swiftly going through my excess equipment here. Much as I would like that cheese. Don't want to fight two big rats. They hit real hard. B. I got into the first floor. New room. Discarded letter addressed to Jasper, the leader of the astronomers. From 3 months ago. I destroyed the negatives. They were too dangerous. I know you said you wanted a picture, but it's a bad idea. I only glanced at the projection for an instant and am now plagued with migraines. It seems that even indirect observation carries deleterious consequences. Word got out, images would spread like wildfire and cause untold damage. I believe stopping all of our activities is the only safe course of action. I have half a mind to destroy my telescope and blank discs, too. Get rid of all my notes. We should just forget we ever found this. I'll just lock it away for now. I don't want to get anywhere near this. So last time we were starting to go down the road of getting the various images of it together. It's Edwin from apartment 31. Have an infection. Toothpaste. Trying to understand how the planet discs work, the astronomers have installed strange round sockets for them. There are 2 discs on this floor and one has a socket, but how can you tell which discs are needed? The doors are marked with numbers, not planets. You have to socket the number of moons. Okay, that's one of the writing implements we need. We need the fountain pen, and then we need... the fountain pen, and then we need the stationery. Muffin. Pair of bandages. Trench coat. I don't remember this last time. Wonder if there's some item randomization. Reduces agility, but cold and slashing and across the board. Good stats. I'll take it. Alright, what do we got? A lot of these are vulnerable to blunt damage right now, so... So, a stack of geography magazines. We take that. There's more magazines under it. There were other magazines under the stack. Dirty magazines. An abnormally sturdy child safety barrier blocks the way. No matter how hard you push, you can't tear it down. Use the key? Yes. music box. A child restlessly squirms beneath the blankets in this crib. Pick up the child. You're not sure what you expected. Take it with us. Despite its repulsiveness, you feel inexplicably protective of the creature. Reach down to take it with you, but hesitate. The chattering teeth, the wriggling legs. You just can't stand looking at it. You leave it. Put it back. Huh. Why can I not take it with me? That's different. The weird rat baby thing is following you. It crawls up your leg and buries itself in your pack. Maybe I forgot and that this is what happened last time. Hey there, Lore. Okay, this time we're gonna avoid the mouth hallway. It's room 13. If we enter room 13 with the rat baby, we can't get out. Well, we have another option. I don't know if it would actually work. You can essentially offer your arm. Rat baby thing. Big slug of XP. Cell and cloth, I think. Yeah, alcohol based. If we combine that with cloth, we'll get a Molotov. Hero care with cloth. Did we get bandages out of this? Yeah, 5 bandages. Gas with Cleaner X. Explosives. Don't want to use up the cloth. I'd rather save that for bandages. What's new? Anything interesting? So it's kind of like a rash, but it's teeth. Talking about the tooth family. I don't like that. I hate rats. They just get to me. Glad I wasn't around when you found that place. Alright, we can keep going, but to really keep going, we need a way... We need a way to placate the wall. Because I don't want to feed it my arm. It wants a child. Instant noodles with tomato. Spaghetti. Also get 3 leftovers. Interesting. Life gives you lemons, you make lemonade, and when life gives you apocalypse. Feeling pretty good. Leftovers a... Yep, they're a carry-around food. So, some of the meals are really effective for feeding multiple people. And if you eat those alone, then you end up with leftovers. Interesting. Plant still growing? That's what I'm talking about. Old laptop. Outdated when you bought it 4 years ago. Check the news. Spend some time browsing the news site. The news is in complete chaos. One site talks of being at war. Another is still going on about dangerous weather. One big site has gone offline. Knock at the door. Okay. Held woman in a strange frumpy robe. Her hands clasp and unclasp. Is this Sophie's mother? I need your help. Yeah! Okay, the order is not uniform. Sophie's mom showed up way later last time. Seen a little girl. I'm Harriet, and I live with my daughter on the 2nd floor. I left Sophie at home while I went out looking for food. Got lost on the 1st floor, and when I got back, she was gone. Haven't seen her. First sane person I've seen in days. Please, if you see her, we live in 22. Okay. Now we know where she lives. I wonder if Sophie shows up, we can take her directly there and we'll see inside. Interesting. I want some extra people on board here. So, let's play some video games. Last time, the first person we encountered at the door was a guy in, like, riot armor almost. And we just stayed really quiet and let him leave. This time, we'll try to talk to him if they show up again. Resume your Wizard's Hell game. You're starting to get the hang of it. You build a lake of boiling mud to push the wizards in. The demons seem happy about this. You're starting to get the hang of this. Bit of Wizard's Hell. Resume. Built a pretty large wizard hell by now. Your demon researchers unlock more and more devices from the labs. You force some wizards to take part in the research, and then stick them in their own creations. We're having a lot of fun with this game now. The value of it has been ramping. Right, we gotta knock at the door. Person in doctor's attire stands in front of the door. Although a mask covers her face, you can make out tired, sunken eyes. A nurse and I have extra medical supplies. Yes. Thanks for trusting me. Some people have been pretty skittish. She's been spending a lot of time caring for the wounded nearby and has heard some almost unbelievable stories. It's expensive, but we need to keep stocked on toothpaste especially. Toothpaste and soap, because if your hygiene drops enough, if your breath gets bad or you start to stink in general, the monsters can find you easier. They'll rush you more quickly. Hopefully we'll get a chance to sell some of the valuables we're getting. Resume the game. You built a true torture empire. Expanding your wizard hell into new areas and adapting the torture to the hell biomes. Freezing cold torture for hell tundra, eaten alive by bugs in the hell jungle. You're having a lot of fun. Knock at the door. Hairy, dirty, odd-looking man mumbles to himself at the door. You can almost smell him through the peephole. I'm out of food. You got anything to spare, buddy? I'm Ernest. Had to leave my home. Got too dangerous. Just looking for some food. Come on in. Been tricked before. I'd rather not come in. Okay. How about Jockey Bar? Thanks, buddy. You're a lifesaver. You know that? Okay. I have complete dominion over hell, with all of its lands converted to punish wizards. Other sinners now remain on earth as undying revenants, for there is only room in hell for practitioners of magic. Play sessions are starting to blend together a bit, but it's still fun. Okay, I think that one's tapped then. Super Jump Lad. Play a bit of Super Jump Lad. You played this a lot as a kid, but I haven't really played recently. It's been a while since you've played. It's a run and jump platformer where you collect gold doubloons and jump on enemies. You're rusty, so you only managed to make it about halfway through. Get the feeling something good might happen if you manage to beat this game. Maybe you should play it again sometime. It is now nighttime. Some leftovers had rotted away. Ah, okay, so they only last for that period. 15 days left. Rotten leftovers. Looks fine. I think you'd do better if I pulled you into the light. You're not getting much here with the blinds closed. Yeah, I think the plant agrees. Into the strange light plant. There you go. Maybe not the most feng shui, but at least it'll get light now. Nothing can possibly go wrong. What are you doing today? Last night I heard something move down the hall. It was very odd. Looked out the eye hole, but I saw nothing. The footsteps sounded close, but the hallway was empty. An invisible man? Sounds a bit crazy, but yeah, I guess so. Be careful out there. Didn't sound human either. Way too many legs. An alarming amount of them. So what's new? Wasn't anything too stressful. Careful out there, and look out for invisible men. I'm kidding, but really, be careful. So, we haven't found any other people yet, which is kind of a problem for us. Like, kind of a big problem. It can't really help me. And I don't want to try to face it alone anyway. All right. So for the next big change, we're going to attempt to get past the we're going to try to get past the sacrifice door without feeding it the rat. Hello again, friend. It seems excited. It's so disconcerting when it does that. For some reason you feel especially vulnerable as it stares at you. Are those teeth behind the mask? Are you shy? Need help? No. Are you lost? Goodbye. So we need to get to the mouth door. You gotta listen so you hear the big thing coming. Remember if this goes anywhere? Ultimately, I don't remember how to, Oh. So we need to get past the mouth door for that one. Okay, there's the plant place. Another one I don't want to go into yet. Elevator. Don't know if you guys can hear it, but it makes a particular sound when it's getting close to you. There we go. Oh, no, this is different. Oh, the painter. How you doing, friend? Frederick. Oh, hey, hi. Sorry, I need help. I feel like I'm going mad. It's going to sound crazy, I know, but ever since I made that painting, my life has been turned upside down. My paintings have come to life. I made a series of portraits, but they escaped their canvases. Some are prowling about in my house, and a few others have escaped out into the hall. Okay. Talking to him, we've added some monsters. They're plotting something. I know they are. I can hear their thoughts in my head. It's driving me insane. Here are my keys. You should have access to most of my home with these. Just be careful if you visit my workshop at the back. The lights are off for good reason. That accursed painting is in there somewhere. You have to believe me. I can hear their thoughts. They want to take over. They want to take my place, replace me. I know one of them is looking at me right now. I see myself out of its eyes. It's hiding in my fridge. See for yourself, but be careful. It's dangerous. How did this start? I don't know. My memory seems all wrong. But I know that painting I made has something to do with it. Everything went wrong after I finished it. So the painting and I believe the photo print are things that if we can get them to Jasper, I think those I don't recall how many he wanted, but I think those two things are known commodities we can give him. I painted these portraits and they all came to life. Some of them got paintbrushes and made even more paintings. There were 9 of them in total. Painting is in my workshop. Somewhere at the back. Still wet, I imagine. Hurts my head when I look at it, so I turned all the lights off. Careful where if you go in there and whatever you do, don't look at it. If you're interested in the painting, I'd love to get rid of it. I might have something you can use to carry it out. It should be fine as long as you never see it under the light. Did you look outside? Not since this started, but I did look outside a few days before. It's when I made that painting. Something about the sky that night felt compelling. Just a painting of the sky? Yeah, a painting of the evening sky, nothing more. At least that's what I thought. Later that day, I looked at it again. Something wasn't right. I was having a coffee with my friend Fabrici and asked him to take a look. I couldn't see anything special, but it was making my head hurt. Figured it had some problem that needed fresh eyes. As the artist, you might miss something that's plain to see for everyone else. I figured this was one of those times, and I guess I was right. When Fabrici looked at it, he made this horrible noise. He looked horrified. I looked back at the painting, but I still don't see it. As I stared at the painting, I heard Fabrici run out the door. He sounded howling mad, snarling like a beast. Haven't seen him since. Wonder if that's the rat blob. Okay, well, painting in the fridge. I heard everything. I heard everything. He's lying. A liar. Don't believe a word. He just wants to be the last. Don't trust him. Trust me instead. You the original? Yes, look, I'm the real one. Look at me. You seen my ring? That's the real Fred ring. It has a red gem on it. Red. His ring is wrong. Wrong color. And look at me. I'm the real one. That's a whole Fred. Awful lot of legs for a Fred. No, this is normal for Fred around here. We use these to walk around. This could absolutely be a puzzle task. Do. No legs, we fall on the ground like a worm, yes? You know this, we all know this. You're being a silly boy. Apologize now for the mocking. You're not buying it. I'm not the real Fred. Got too many bits. Fraudulent Fred. Sorry for lying. But, what if you kill other Freds anyway, for me? I'm not the real Fred, but if the other Freds are gone, I can be the real Fred then. The final Fred. Fake it till you make it. That's what Fred always said. I'm a better Fred now and new and improved. Improved. No. Fine. And you won't be getting the prize. Too bad for you. The prize was very good. What happened? There was this painting I made that is bad to look at. I started painting my face, but it's hard. I don't remember right. And then the face comes out of the painting and starts painting too, and now there's a bunch of Freds. Then big headache comes on. The voices, it's very bad. I run into the fridge to get them to stop. And you come in and help me and become my best friend. That's the whole thing. Okay. Red is the fridge one. First one we encountered has a green ring. So we've established the idea that them being a little nonsensical could be accurate. About the portraits. See, he mentioned that he has seen it. He made a painting beforehand, and that somebody else looked at it and went crazy. He looked at it and hasn't changed. Wait, cockroach. Inklings. We're a bit of an impasse. Fighting these things alone is a problem. I wonder if their health is preserved. Oh, yeah. Nope. Nope. Fighting those alone is going to be a problem. All the portraits. All right. Second here. Yeah, blinding light. Treachery. I wonder if the names of the different ones can tell us anything. Lots of nice names for your portraits here, bud. Faceless. Okay, good. The poison will wear off. Boy. Bottle of turpentine. A bracelet. Count as jewelry. Aurelius, an astronomer studying the visitor. I wasn't causing any trouble, just looking for a peculiar painting. If we weren't alone, we would be able to have a better run of that one. Easy mode is helping us, but trying to do those alone isn't happening. Painting to observe the phenomenon directly drives one mad, but indirect observation, yes. If we're careful, we can study records and observations made of the visitor. A terrible painting hidden away somewhere in the dark. Came to me in a vision. As long as it remains in the dark, one is safe, but to expose it to the light will bring calamity to us all. If you find such a painting, keep it covered, but bring it to Jasper. This is the visitor. We don't know. A stellar object that emits some terrible unknown radiation? That's our best guess at the moment. Somehow it warps utterly anyone unfortunate enough to observe it. We have no rational explanation for that. Extra weapons. There. There. What's this? The baby rat's room. We need to find that tendril. Halfway to the first floor initially. There we go. Here we are. Mouth in the wall. It's salivating as though it expects to be fed. Feed me a child. It's almost noon. First attempt. We're gonna jog down this way for a little bit. Hey there, Fox Game. We are playing a game called Look Outside. We are currently trying to avoid having to feed a horrible mutant rat baby thing to a mouth in the wall. Okay, jogging downward does nothing. No escape. Why not feed me? Won't. Feel It's found a bug. Ant. Okay, now we wait. So we have to make some sort of sacrifice based on one of the notes. Is it spits up the Earth disk, and we need that in another spot to get the Mars disk, and then we need those to unlock the ground floor, and on and on and on. I think we've got it, Tass. Eat my arm instead. Yes. Feed me your arm. Alright, we're going to lose ranged weapons on this because there are very few ranged weapons. Which sucks. There are some really good ranged weapons. But they're few and far between. Cautiously slide your left hand into the hole. Inside the hole is warm and wet. A thick, slimy mucus covers every surface. The hole contracts as your arm wriggles deeper inside. You're now up to your elbow. You reach even deeper inside, up to your shoulder. The hole, the creature's throat, tightly clamps around your limb. Monster's blunt teeth clamp down in your arm, crushing your bones and tearing into your flesh. Hey there, Nell. You've arrived just in time for one of the more horrible moments. You convulse in absolute agony, howling as the creature shreds your arm until everything finally fades to black. When you wake up, you find the rat thing curled up beside you. Seems like it's grown very attached to you. The mouth widens for a moment before dry heaving. After several attempts to vomit something out, it finally retches a round, shiny disc. And it wrecked our HP. That's okay, we've got cheese sticks. And leftovers that we need to use before they rot anyway. Our character model is missing their arm now. Let's see. Well, we also need to find that other door. Need to find room 11. Are always the bloodstains there? Could be a bit of that vibe now. Very, very simple walk cycle. Ugh. Freaking jump scare stinger. Do not know if I have the resources to fight that thing, especially when I'm down an arm. Hey there, Surf. And we're out. Hey there, James. Very creepy. Did you just arrive, James, or did you get to see the arm thing happen? Yeah, if... Oh. If you look, we're missing an arm. We're trying something different this run. And sadly, it involved us giving up our left arm. Don't know if we can beat the laundry worm or not. That's a shame. Oh, okay. Yeah, we're not able to beat the laundry worm. All right, we're falling back. Hello, friend. Need anything? Bye-bye. We have a lot of money. Still no answer at 22. We're gonna nab the soap. Big old cleaver. Bandages. Very bouncy music. Make sure we have glass them up. I know you're lying. I encountered you in the last playthrough, sir. Little rat thing hops out of your bag and scampers off into your room. You can be rat. Smells awful. It looks skittish. You tell Rat a story. It doesn't appear to understand anything you say, but it seems to at least like the sound of your voice. Clean it. You bring Rat to the sink and give it a wash. Play peekaboo, but Rat cries when you cover your face. Peekaboo might be too much right now. Seems like you need to start very small. It's not very strong yet, so you just roll the ball on the ground. Rat scampers around after the ball and tosses it back. Make funny faces. Rat gets scared and scampers away to hide. Rat gets up on two misshapen legs and cautiously steps forward. It's walking. Spend some time soothing Rat. You give Rat a little show and tell of items from around your home. Spend some more time talking to Rat. And it says your name. Rat says his first words. You tell it a story. You get the feeling it understands what you say a little bit. You play peekaboo. It laughs when you show your face. It's all tuckered out and falls asleep. It's simultaneously adorable and terrifying, you know? Fish. I'm very curious as to how this unfolds. I wonder if you can avoid killing the father and the toothy father in the hallway. It really seems like it, Tass, given enough time of interacting with them, that they'll be able to join you. Oh, we can feed Rat. You run your tongue over your teeth after finishing your meal. They feel weird and filmy. Okay. Yeah, we'll have to brush our teeth. Eggs with bread. Gonna have eggs and toast. Egg salad sandwich. Okay. Strangely, you feel great. This is how we were in the last run, after we had our little crisis of faith and had to convince ourselves that we had been doing the right thing. Well, this is why we bought toothpaste and soap. So what's new? Anything interesting happened since last we spoke? Well. So the paintings are coming to life. But how? They're paint. The astronomer is looking for a painting of the outside. There was that painter that lived on the first floor, Frederick. I used to talk to him a while ago. You could ask him. My God, you lost your arm? There is a rat creature that was the crying baby sound originally, Lore. We sacrificed our left arm instead of letting it be killed by the wall monster. And we brought it back, cleaned it up, and have been playing and talking to it, and it has, it went from, like, small animal into, like, toddler in intelligence in just a short period of time. I don't understand. What do you mean? You saved the rat? This thing? You mean you fed your arm to the wall on purpose? Have you lost your mind? Discs with images of planets. That feels familiar somehow. Did I use these discs before? We have indeed been through a lot. I mean, one can hope. One can hope that mechanically we've obtained a good trade. It's less heart-crushing, given how much they play up that it's like it's this poor little infant creature, and they make it sound that much worse if the thing eats the rat. There's a lot of crunching that happens. I think we're going to spend some time and hope that we get some additional visitors. Hey, buddy. Passing through Sherbet. Super Jump Lad. You have a fun, laid-back time playing Super Jump Lad. You're able to make it to the very end. Still a lot of fun. All this hopping and jumping has given you some inspiration. You learned Jump Attack. So, that seems to be you got to the end, so you learn a new ability. It's like completing that JRPG gives you an ability you can't use. Weapon attack boosted by agility. It's got the Jump Lad game cartridge next to it. Let's check and see if it gives us a definitive you're done playing this one. Zoom the game. No more hellish lands to expand into. You have turned inward to increase efficiency. Lore, the entirety of that JRPG, Massacre Princess Catholicon, is a bit of a JRPG cut in half. It is pure trope. Focus on the most space-efficient devices and make charts to optimize further. The play sessions are starting to blend together, but it's still fun. Okay. Oh, yeah, knock at the door. The rat friend is awake again. Don't see anybody. Well, that was cruel. You in there? I want to make friends. It seems very normal. Hello? What are you doing? Open up. I just want to hang out. We can go fight monsters together. Let's do it. Been cooped up for so long. I just need to see someone, you know? Feel like I'm losing my mind. Alright. Look at you. A bona fide friend. Can I come hang out? You got any food? What about video games? We can just have a chat right here. You chat for a little bit. He talks endlessly about all of his personal obsessions. He is definitely weird, but could be worse. After 30 minutes of talking, mostly listening to him talk, he leaves. He could become a problem later, I expect. If you watch when I do this, the spreadsheet game lore, the screen, it has two screens. Ones that look like, the buildings and what have you, and also one that is like bar graphs and other charts. Doesn't seem like he's dirty. You throw the ball back and forth. Rat has grown much stronger and can actually play catch. Play peekaboo. Rat attempts to mimic you, covering its own face with misshapen limbs, gurgling out something that sounds like baboo. Okay, we are all played and talked out. We can feed it blood. I feel like we can give it regular food. It's a very specific option that appears unprompted, you know? Hello, Drew. Rat is sucking on its foot. We are playing creepy game, Drew. Resume the game. Your optimization of hell has increased the suffering exponentially. You've started to make claim to portions of heaven, turning it into more wizard hells. Knock at the door. Man draped in unseasonably thick robes stands outside. You hear countless bits and baubles clinking. This would be the trinket vendor. We chat for a bit. He seems a little cagey about where he comes from and where he finds his goods. So are you interested in commerce? All right. Have these rotten leftovers. Hello, Meow. Welcome. Vintage game console. The controllers resemble TV remotes. That is an Intellivision, I believe. If I recall, that is the one that was... Its controllers were connected to the console by a spiral cord, like an old school phone cord. There was a dial, like a little rotating dial kind of pad, and then a number pad, almost like a keypad for like doors and what have you, with really bad button actuators on it. Each game would come with a little plastic insert that you'd slide over the keys. Sometimes it was just decorative and would have imagery from the game. Other times that would be functional. It would tell you what the different buttons would do. And visually, that console looks about right. Okay. An urn of ashes, Grandma's urn. You could throw it to blind all enemies. Well, improved grip with firearms isn't going to be useful for me. Sleep, immunity to bleeding, infection, fire and burns. HP buff, protection from fire. Well, I want to get two things. I want to get the Lapis Band here. And I want the Ring of Purity. Poison and infection are both things that eat up resources if you get hit with them. And, you know, bonus defense, so that's good too. Yeah, I acknowledge you. I do. Let's move more slowly. Ember is snuggling right now, so I have to periodically reach over and give her, you know, a little backstroke here. Some pets, otherwise she'll get agitated. Eventually, I'll find a party member. You begin to generate wizard propaganda on Earth and put magic in the drinking water to increase the ratio of people gifted with magic. You invest in wizard schools. The more wizards there are, the more hell grows. It's perfect. So in the last one, we started taking over heaven to essentially... We started to annex heaven to make more wizard hell. And now we are taking action on Earth to create more wizards. So that instead of other types of sinner, we have more wizards to feed into hell. Hello, Ember. Yep, I'm sorry. There are no more wizards on Earth. They now all reside in the hell you constructed for them. Wizards are now born directly in hell camps and are slaughtered once their powers manifest. Their souls are then in torment forever. Wow, it started to take a turn, didn't it? Those spreadsheets created pure torment efficiency. Yeah, right there you can see the screen, instead of being like an RTS like base builder thing, is graphs. The play sessions on that one are down to 30 minutes. We'll give it another go and see if it... You figured out how to increase your suffering score exponentially. You put all of your resources in researching mind-altering magic, and have joined all wizard souls and minds as one, greatly increasing their suffering. Now, all this wizard torturing has awakened a latent skill within. You have learned Painful Stab. Causes a small but very painful wound. Pain reduces accuracy and subtracts 1/10 of HP every turn. That is very useful. Even if it's of current HP, that's still a good dot to put on them. It's cheap and it does not inflict extra weapon durability damage. In that vein, let's try playing Jump Lad again. We got Jump Attack out of that, but is there more? You easily get to the end of the game. You've gotten very familiar with this now. Okay. Jump Lad, I think, is one that you can repeat for a like really strong effect for calmness. Play with the rat. Okay, I have Rat is fully expended for the evening. I always try to talk to the plant anytime I water it as well, so I know if I watered it. In before Audrey 3, you know? We know it definitely gets bigger. Plant, how's the new spot? Like it? Nothing, huh? Well, I'm glad. Soak up those rays, dude. It's gonna answer one of these times, and it's gonna be great. Rat looks hungry. Bread and tomato. What do we get? Oh. Tomato sandwich. How about chicken? Feed rat. Rat is absorbing a great deal of food, but I am still interested in how this plays out. Definitely gonna need to go out and raid, though. I mean, it says it looks hungry, but it's already eaten twice, so... It could be a bug. We must cleanse our arm stump. I kind of want to let it rest, you know? But I'm wondering if waking it up will, Okay, we gently wake it. Well, it still looks hungry. It needed blood. Gnawing on its tail. I wonder if there's something that I need to do about that, but... I mean, it was, you know, mouthing its foot before, so... On Myrmidon, that tactical squad combat game with ant soldiers. Takes a while for you to remember where you left the game at, since you haven't played in weeks. After a few clumsy mistakes, you start making progress. You have a squad of 6 ants, 5 veterans, and a rookie. Look Outside is a tricky game to look up anything about because, you know, has a vague title. I have a feeling something good will happen if you complete that game. Man wearing a hood. This is the guy that sells food, I think. No. Check for a bit. He doesn't know what's happening, but he's been keeping away from the windows. want any snack foods. We're gonna buy all the pizza bites we can. Based on our last playthrough lore, it definitely can't be based on XCOM because he doesn't get wiped out in like round 1 because of bad RNG. Check on Rat Friend. Cowering under blankets. All tuckered out. Okay. We are spending time using the game console in order to hopefully get any of the party members to appear at the door. Resume your Myrmidon game. Get through a pretty tricky part. In Luari, your rookie ant gets shot in the rearmost left leg. She's dragged out of danger by 3 other soldiers as a 4th gives covering fire. She survives for now. Door, okay. We're running out of people that it could be. Ah, it's anime guy. Time is valuable. Now the formalities have been conducted, let's trade. I'm selling my, many would say, legendary gaming collection. Only a lackwit would pass up on this. Spare me the pleasantries. I have neither the time nor the inclination. Yes. The man with the unfortunately named katana. Let us deal. You attempt to chat, though the gamer's social skills are less than graceful. He's been in the gamer zone for the last few days and isn't even aware of recent events. Try not to buy them all. I have many important clients. Let's see. Get 25 for that, but do we need it? We would need to have 60 to get anywhere with it. We don't need rags. We don't need a polo shirt. We have multiple rat tail belts, but those aren't worth a lot. Let's get rid of 2 of them in any event. We sell a hoodie. And then we can also sell... We can disturbingly sell somebody's urn of ashes. These crayon drawings. We're going to sell some of these broken weapons because I'm not going to repair most of them. I'm going to keep that food around. I'm going to keep the bullets around just in case, because if I get another decent party member, I can use them. I'm going to gamble and say Octocook. Octocook is a cult hit. It doesn't look like much, but Let's just say it goes real deep. This isn't the cutesy game it looks like on the surface. With luck, this will end up giving me something cooking related. Otherwise, it'll be another attack. All right, though, with that, we are going to do a quick break here. Just a moment. Okay, let's see. Red is sleeping. Red is having no problems. We're going to see if we can finish Myrmidon, and then we'll move on to Octocook. Lori's wounds started festering, and Vietti, the medic, has to amputate her leg. You don't have any anesthetic left, so it's a grisly scene. She can still scuttle along fine on 5 legs for now, but the whole group will slow down. Okay, knock at the door. Oh, I think that... Yeah. It'll help. My friend is exhausted, and we just need a place to rest. Won't be here long. Zarya and Monty. Okay. Let us use your room. We're gonna make it cozier. Here's a pillow. Couch looks comfy enough. All right. We've got a crew now. So later, we didn't get to work with it, and we didn't get any materials to do anything with it. But you can find a carpenter that can expand the rooms. And one of the things you can add is a guest room. So that, like that situation, we would not lose our bed. This is something that will gradually erode at the character, this isn't as good rest. But in exchange, we get 2 party members who aren't terrible. Montgomery, in particular, has a ability that kind of puts him out of the fight, but does a huge amount of damage. Zari is okay. Okay. But on that note, just thought of something. Have strange people been knocking on your door at all times of the night? Scary people? Yeah. A man with 3 arms came to my house after midnight. He banged on the door with all 3 arms until I shouted at him. I really thought he would break down the door. Who are these people and where did they come from? They can't be residents, can they? Oh, it's the taxidermy thing again. Hey, shadow friend. It's this thing again. The robe shakes and trembles. Something moves beneath it. It opens. A small hand emerges from the interior of the robe, clutching a small lump of flesh. A pale, clammy hand stretches unnaturally, reaching towards you. It clutches the fleshy lump. It seems like this is a gift. It gingerly places the fleshy lump in your palm. It's warm and appears to be a tongue. You received a tongue. Thanks. It appears to be happy about this. Glides back into the dark until not even its eerie red eyes are visible. Tongue. Oh, forgot. Oh, no, we haven't rested for the night. Okay, we're still good. Interesting thought, Laura. Can Rat Friend do anything if given a human tongue? Awful, terrible, what a world. He snuck up on me. I was musing to myself. A lot on my mind. This is the remaining janitor. Seen you before. Call me Papineau, resident custodial engineer. I'm afraid I may be the last of the maintenance staff remaining. We're facing a worst-case scenario, a Class K janitorial disaster. I'm quite overwhelmed. What happened to the staff? The chief custodian, Gaston, is missing. He has a key ring for all of the janitor's closets on it. Mine was lost in the turmoil. Arthur worked the residential floors, Jean-Pierre worked security, Brenda worked the boiler room, and Sylvain was our certified electrician. All of them are missing. They may be dead, or worse. Although I do have hope. After all, the power is still on, and we still have hot water. What do you do? I'm a scholar of the custodial arts. Handyman, engineer, cleaner, caretaker, watchman. My responsibilities include the main hall, Mutt's Fish and Chips, the convenience store, and the restrooms and the laundromat. Dealt with everything from black mold to broken windows and even pest control. One must wear many hats in this line of work. Need any help? Know your way around a mop? I've used a mop. That's good. That's very good. I can't do this alone. I need to appoint you as deputy janitor. Will you accept this commission? God, what an arc. Excellent. Welcome to maintenance. Our battle against chaos will eventually end in defeat, but our work remains vital. Our primary task is to retrieve a key to the basement. The landlord, Mr. Henderson, should have a spare. Then we need to restore the elevator. Its strategic importance cannot be overstated. Pray we find our custodial colleagues along the way. So there was the cough actually is directional, came from the right. It's implied it's in that stall there. So Metacell, stimulant and bandages. So that's Nestor. He won't say anything until we can get the stationary back to the drain pipe person. Just going to wear this thing down. There we go. Bunch of levels. Got the laundry. And a t-shirt. We are emphatically not going left yet. If we go far enough, we'll trigger the bus crash event. I don't want to set that off yet. Okay. As soon as you bring the laundry back, you trigger the Hydra. Nice to see you, friend. Please help me. They're out of control. I don't know what to do. Come in, help yourself. Make yourself comfortable. So, we're going to try taking down the Hydra heads. Last time we went straight to the body. Vintage sneakers. Raise agility, which is actually useful for us with jump attack. Creature is sobbing. Is this what became of Jean? You're back. Things went from bad to worse. Make it stop. Make them stop, please. I can't take it anymore. I can't control them. They kill people. They grab them from the hall, from other rooms. I can feel them eating. I taste them. Feel them squirm. I can't do anything about it. They killed so many already. I do. Stop them. Just stop them. I don't care how. My main body is over there. If you kill that, you'll kill all of them. Just do it. Did that kill you too? I don't know. Who cares? Do it. Okay, yes. Last time I didn't notice that there was an individual one right there. So we're going to try killing all of the other heads. Yes, he has a little hat. So if you kill the body, it does indeed kill all of them, including Jean. Oh, wow. 4 of them. They're ripping that thing apart. It's going to be a mean one. Well, this is the kind of thing I made explosives for. I like how apparently our character is really good at chemistry, because that was gasoline combined with some like random detergent, and it looked like a, you know, timer-based detonator satchel charge there. Bandage, bandage. Cheese wedge. Oh, no. Got one arm ripped off, other arm mostly peeled, face being peeled, and then the lower torso is lower body's already gone, and the guts are being pulled out. Okay, Battle Brew can fail. Well, we've learned that. Get Monty's mistake out of that. Deals acid damage. Oh, okay. Nasty bleeding attacks out of those things. Most of the other characters using a bandage is a really good heal. Zarya, it's better to use any of the, like, fixed amount heals because of her low, like, max health. Looks like if it's a long enough spot, you can, like, lift it and walk under. It's over. They're all gone. Thank you so much. Don't know how I can repay you. You saved me from hell. Now this is all I have. Take it. Did you stop growing? I think so. I haven't felt any new heads budding in a little while. I'm afraid that going outside could give me another growth spurt, though. How you doing? Well, a lot better now, thanks to you. Still getting used to what I've become. It's a process. Neat. Can we get to that cycle helmet? Yep. Now that the other hats are dead, the other heads are dead, Jean will lift the tendrils out of the way for us. Nice little touch. Nice little touch. Alright, we are going to save here. It's one of the advantages of playing on the easy difficulty is you can just save the game. And we're going to wrap up there. Good times, though. We've already gotten a lot that we didn't see before. I'm still very interested to see how the baby rat plays out. Really, the mouth and the wall, there isn't a... From what I've found so far, there isn't a non-grisly way to complete that. You're either feeding it the baby rat that we can see currently is developing at a, like, amazingly fast rate. Like, it's already walking, it's already, starting to form words. It goes from being a, dirty, smelly little abomination into what amounts to an actual, like, human child very quickly. Alternately, so you can have that killed, or you can feed it your own arm, and lose access to one type of weapons, and also a great deal of health. uh, but we finally got a party together, and we've already cleared a couple of, at least one thing that we didn't before, and we've encountered something we haven't before in the painter and the apparent puzzle associated with. So should be interesting. We are going to be spending more time on this game. I don't know what the precise schedule of playing it will be, but we're going to be seeing more of this. I hope everybody's had fun tonight. If you have any feedback on it, or would just like to, no, if you have any feedback on any of my streams, remember to drop a comment. Otherwise, if you like what you see and would like to see more, remember to like, follow, subscribe, all those things. They do help the channel grow. With that said, though, I hope the rest of your day is good, and I'll see you next time.